party people? It's your boy Chance with another edition of All Types of Vital. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance that this is low quality because I had to use my old crappy camera because my other camera that I usually record with has basically died today. And I want to have a moment of silence to pay tribute to that camera. I said a moment of silence, damn it! But anyway, I'm here to recap the top 24 girls' night that went on American Idol. And I gotta say, they've been saying that this is a girl year, hyping up to be a girl year. However, based on this night's performance, I really don't think that the winner will be a girl. Just based on the night. Maybe they'll prove me wrong and step it up, but I really thought it was like a boring night tonight, to be honest with you. Okay, so the night started off with Ellen being funny. She distanced herself away from Simon, away from the table, because of the fact that he gets a little bit touchy-feely. You know, it's a bit of like Simon missing Paula, and he just wants someone to replace her, so he thought he can get lucky with Ellen, but it's not happening. Wouldn't it be funny if Randy got to sit next to Simon, then what would happen? Would Simon be all touchy-feely with him? That would be awkward. So the first performer of the night is the unknown, Miss Paige Miles. And she started singing All Right Now by Free. Now, I absolutely love this song, and I especially love David Cook's version of it when he performed it on Idol. I thought Paige did a decent job. Her voice is really good. It reminds me a lot of Jordan Sparks. That being said, I think it was the wrong song choice for her. If she's going to R&B it up, you have to basically do a Christina Aguilera. Because when Christina Aguilera tore up that song and did it her own soulful way, it was amazing. So basically for me, she was being compared to Christina Aguilera and it just didn't work. However, I have to give her kudos for holding her bladder in, being sewn on that uncomfortable dress, and then finally having the urge to relieve herself. That gave me a vote. I'm going to vote for her just for that one line. You know, it's only going to be one vote, but hopefully it helps her stay in competition because I really do think she's one of the better girls tonight and she should stay one more week. Next up was Ashley Rodriguez, and she decided to sing a Leona Lewis song, Happy. And I really do like the song. I really hated the arrangement that they chose, or she worked out. When it started off the first half, it was really boring. Second half, she had some moments, but I feel like she wasn't hitting enough of the notes. And not really technically, but more hitting the notes with like emotion. Because this is a sad song. Even though the song's happy, she's not really happy. She wants to get to be happy. So for her smiling through the song, it just didn't work for me. There's something about it that lacked a bit of passion. I like Ashley, don't get me wrong. I just think that this was a bad first showing. But I think she's going to be saved because she was pretty featured a lot before this performance. Next up was Janelle Wheeler, the girl from O-Town, baby. And she decided to sing What About Love by heart, one of my favorite songs as well. I loved it when Miss Melissa McGee did it back in season 5. Now, Janelle started off pretty good. I liked it, but I was hoping that the music didn't swell and get bigger because I don't think she's that type of singer. And my fears came to realization when the music started kicking in. Her voice was drowned. Her voice is not big enough to carry that powerful song. I think she should have fared better. I think she should have kept it simple and soft, like acoustic. Because I thought it would have worked very well for her voice. I think she sang it decently, but it just got too big when it came to the chorus and the heavy parts of it. If she rearranged it, I would have liked it, but it didn't grab me. I thought it was kind of boring. But at least she looked good. I won't lie. She has a great stage presence about her. Performances made me feel like it was Beatles night on American Idol. The first to sing a Beatles song is Miss Lily Scott, and she sang Fix It All by the Beatles, and I really like her. For me, when she's performing, it feels like she's in her own world, which I kind of like if I'm in like a closed setting, like a coffee house kind of thing. But on an idol stage, I want more presence. I think she has it in her. I think she did a good job singing the song. You know, I love her tone. It's different. It's unique. but it feels like she was singing to herself and not to the idol audience. I enjoyed watching her, but I know if she wants to pick up more fans, she has to perform more for America. And I would love to see her grow in that department because I think she's an awesome artist. Next up was Caitlin Epperly, looking like Madonna. And I thought she did the best out of the 3 people that did the Beatles songs. She did Oh Darling, and I really love that song. And for her, it fits her voice really well. Now, I didn't care for her voice, don't care for her back in the auditions, but this performance really made me notice her because I thought she sang it really well. There was parts of the song where she was utilizing some dynamics where she was kind of going, and the rasp. I really liked it. She could tighten up a little bit more on vocals, but I really thought that it was the best of the night so far. Definitely the best Beatles song this round today. But I liked her. And if she keeps it up, I may actually become a fan. What I found hilarious, though, and I'm going to give Caitlin brownie points for it, is the look that she gave when Kara was basically tearing up her fashion sense. And in her mind, she was probably thinking, bitch, wasn't saying it, so you can't prove nothing. But I thought it was hilarious that Kara herself was the one who pointed out that she was a bitch. And I know how many people were wanting to say that, and Kara just said it for herself. So thank you, Kara. You made tons of people, especially your haters, happy. Now on the other end of the spectrum, we have Haley Vaughn, who I thought was one of my favorites in the beginning. To see her perform live, she's saying, I want to hold your hand. And I got to mention something right here, right now. This song has been playing in a Blockbuster trailer when we were releasing Rock Band, Beatles. This was playing a lot, so I know the melody very well with this song and know it backwards and forwards. Unfortunately, Haley, that was a mess and a half. I hated the arrangement so much. It's awful. And not on top of that, she was yelling the song and singing in all types of wrong key. Like I told you, you really, really need to work on your higher register because your higher register, it was not good. It hurt my ears. And it hurts me to say it because I am a big fan of Haley. I was a big fan of Haley, but lately her vocals been really bad and I'm gonna jump off the wagon soon. So I want to like her because she has a good energy about her. She has a good presence about her on stage. But the vocals, I just can't get with that. But I'll give her a brownie point just because she says, "Go Pooters!" Sorry, I had to let that one out. Next up was Lacey Brown, and I gotta tell you, this girl looks beautiful. She reminds me a lot like Nicki McKibben or kind of Cyndi Lauper. So she has a great look on camera. She decided to sing Landslide, and I thought, possibly a good song choice. It's a good, intimate song. Again, the way she arranged it, I really did not like it. And she's normally on kind of key. For some reason, she was really sharp. The guy from the Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan, sang this straight. You know why? It's a great melody. This is one of the instances where I feel like this melody should not change because it's a great melody. And as she sang it straight, I thought it would have been great. But she tried to do too much with the song, a simple song, and I found it really boring. Next was Michelle Delamore. And she decided to sing Fallen by Alicia Keys. Now when I first heard that she was picking this song, I got nervous because you never pick Fallen. It's like one of the Idol staples that you've heard a million times. You heard so many versions of it. But I gotta say, she had one of the better voices tonight. Again, she didn't have much airtime, but she ended up being one of the better singers this round. I thought she sang Fallen really well. I didn't quite like the arrangement, but at least she showed that she has a good voice to it. The one part where I think she really stretched it out was the oh, oh, oh. they really stressed out that part, and I thought she didn't need to do that. But I really want to see more of her because I think she has a really good voice on her.